Hi there. Let me launch the game. Hey everyone! I'm Korakira, your ever curious and ever loyal companion, and your personal guide to the retro realm of bunnhop. How's everyone doing? Happy Friday! Or if it's Saturday or your time, then happy Saturday, happy weekend is all that I'm. It's probably the better thing to say. Happy weekend, everyone! Good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon. I hope that whatever meal you're supposed to be eating right now, that you have consumed it, or are about to consume it, because you know, food is important. Okay, let's pick up where we left off last week. I remember we were looking for this missing Argonian lady called Dar-Ma. This Argonian shopkeep in Coral approached us and told us that she is missing her daughter. Yeah, exactly. Her daughter is missing and we need to find her. So last stream we managed to finally, what do you call that? Turn in this quest, a venerable vintage to this lady here inside the Walnut Inn. I believe she is the proprietor of that business, and I remember that there was also a shady little guy dealing black market stuff.
Good to see you.
Hey, aren't you the retired mister?
I'm looking forward to my retirement.
Yeah.
Bye.
He was the one who sent us out on a rather difficult mission, fishing the Rumare slaughterfish. Fishing for Rumare slaughterfish in Lake Rumare. That was kind of hard because I didn't know exactly where to look, so I had to look up a guide for that. I hope that I coming I would say my voice is coming out properly in terms of loudness, in terms of volume, because I don't have Rose here with me right now. She is getting food downstairs. Let's see, so what do we have for our agenda for today? We have Hackdirt. We were about to enter Hackdirt last time, but we came back here to turn in the quest and all that. We also, if I'm not mistaken, we also sold things. So at the market district of the Imperial City, so might as well approach Hackdirt and get started with our main agenda for today. Oh, my horse. This is my new horse. My chestnut horse. I love him, her, they, I don't, or them rather. I'm not really sure if it's a stallion or a mare. I wonder. Okay, here lies Hackdirt, just a couple of steps away from Fort Carmala. And I remember that, ooh, what was that? Let me go check for a moment. Okay, I'm all right. I am okay. I remember that someone told us that Hackdirt used to be a mining village. Ooh! Ooh! Okay. This looks a bit sinister. There's no one in here. No one in here. I don't see anybody. It feels like that abandoned town in Enderal. I don't know if any of you guys have played Enderal. It's a full conversion mod for Skyrim. Well, maybe the villagers are just inside their homes. I don't know. A wooden door to Marlena Brusiner's house. And it's locked with an average lock. The problem is it's not in red. It's not highlighted in red, so that means it's okay to do it. Oh, hey, person. Where are the other villagers? So is it okay to unlock this? To trespass?
Let me give you some advice, stranger. Leave, now. You ain't welcome here.
Why is that? Do I need to persuade him? Maybe he'll give us more information.
This better be good.
Okay, let's see. That makes him angry. He likes coerce. Okay. We'll do a free rotate. There we
Can't argue with that. Sorry, gracious.
Oops. I got it wrong. I got it wrong. Oh no. Let me see. I'll do
I
that.
salute you.
I'll do
Most.
this.
That's just stupid.
I'll do that.
Don't
and
talk
this
such.
one.
I won't fight you. Don't try to. You think that's my life is drab
Okay,
and
it's getting
wretched by
better.
comparison.
Do I? Okay, let's try
I
that.
won't fight you. That's just stupid. That's amazing.
Oh no, I got it wrong again. It can be a little confusing.
That's just stupid. Such adventures.
There we
Can't
go.
argue with that.
There we go. Let me try to find it. Do I do this first?
Don't waste your flattery on
And
me.
then maybe
you think
this,
that's
and
funny?
then
I
this,
salute
and then
you.
that.
I can't argue with that. I won't. Don't talk. That's just
There.
such adventures. How I envy you.
Eventually, it becomes instinctual. Eventually, though.
You've got a point. Don't waste. What? My life is drab and don't waste your flattery. You win this one. Gracious. You think that's funny?
Okay, I guess that is the end of it. Like that's the maximum. What do you call that? Affinity? I don't even know what this is called. Affinity, I guess, that we can have with him.
You're good.
Okay. Can you tell us more about Hackdirt?
I got nothing to say to you, stranger. Outsiders have always tried to destroy us, but we've always survived.
I hear an animal in the background. Is that your sheep? Goat?
Goodbye.
Okay. I guess persuading him didn't do any good for us. It wasn't really a total waste of time because there's no such thing as a waste of time in this game. You level up skills. You level skills up by actually doing them. So we gain a little bit of speechcraft there.
What do you want?
What do I want? Just a moment. Okay.
Make it quick.
Tell me more about Hackdirt.
My grandfather built this place. Not that it's any of your business. We've been down, but we got plans to bring back the good old days. You'll see.
And how is that? Daedra worship, I presume. And that's usually how these people try to bring back the so-called good old days. Good old days is usually through Daedra worship of some sort. Have you heard of this Argonian lady called Dar-Ma?
Who? Nah, I haven't seen any young women around. Even if I had, why would I know anything about her going missing? Not that I'm saying I ever seen her, because I haven't.
Sounds suspicious. And also we didn't say anything about a young woman. We just said Dar-Ma, but maybe that's what we asked. Okay. Fair enough.
Just go away.
Okay, we've got xenophobic villagers here. As is expected of a mysterious, a little bit sinister, ominous rather, village. I saw that trapdoor to the caverns. Maybe that's where we can find Dar-Ma. All of these are not red, so I don't know what it means. Does that mean that we are encouraged by the game? Is it kind of like a hint that we should be exploring inside these locked doors? Or rooms, rather? You cannot explore a locked door. You can explore a locked room. This guy is here again.
What can I do for you?
Well, you're not providing me
You
any
too.
valuable information, so I am not going to talk to you any longer. Let's go ahead and... Okay, that is his house. He's got a pretty big house. Beautiful sunset. We've got this house here that seems to... Wait. I'm not sure if it was burned down. It probably burned down. I don't know. We'll see. How about Moslin's Dry Goods? Wait. That one says Moslin Inn. Moslin's Inn. So I guess only one family owns this all of the establishments in this village. They've got a monopoly of some sort. Alrighty then. Is this his wife, Etira?
If you're not careful, the brethren will have to teach you a
The
lesson.
brethren. That already sounds sinister. Tell me more about your home.
We scrape by. Not that we've ever had naught but trouble from outsiders like you. You'd best be moving on if you know
runs
what's good for you.
rampant in this place. Okay, tell me more about this brethren.
That's none of your concern, outsider.
Why is that? How about a missing young lady?
I don't know any Dar-Ma. If you're talking about that cursed Argonian swindler from Coral, I'd like to know where she is too. She never showed up. How am I supposed to run a shop without any merchandise? You tell her I want half off on my next delivery.
Okay. So, just like her mother said back in Coral, Dar-Ma basically works alongside her mother to run the shop, and then they do trade and all that. They trade with different nearby villages, including this place called Hackdirt. So I guess she came here to deliver some goods to this Mrs. Moslin, or Miss Moslin, who runs the general goods store. Okay, I don't know if persuading her is going to do any good because
I'm
this is
done
quest
talking to
related.
you.
So maybe they are really gonna stay xenophobic. A basement over here. They are going to stay xenophobic until the quest tells them not to. Okay, so in this case, this is in red, so I guess we would have repercussions. We would face repercussions rather if we try to open that. That one is red as well. Anything out of the ordinary aside from that basement trapdoor? I don't see any. Wait, what? Why is this not red? Are you allowing me to take stuff from your chest, woman? Weird. This place is weird. Very strange. We've got the Chapel of the Brethren. Okay. That is definitely not one of the 8 divines or 9 divines if you believe in Talos. I don't think they worship any of the 9 divines over there. Let's go up this shack first. Jiv Hiriel's house. Hey, Jiv.
Go ahead, please.
He looks angry, but he sounds polite. I'm confused. Can you tell me more about your home?
We don't look kindly on strangers asking questions. If you need a room, try Moslin's Inn. Otherwise, you'd best be moving on.
Is it even safe to stay in this place? What if I get hacked to death here? Oh no. Tell me more about the Brethren.
You'd be better off not asking such questions around here.
But I want to know more about your faith. Don't you want me to convert or anything? Don't you want me to join your congregation? So you're not the welcoming kind then, okay. So have you seen any lost young Argonians around here?
Shh. We can't talk here. They'll get suspicious.
Okay, so he's a good guy.
The girl is in danger. Meet me tonight after dark in my house. I'll leave the door unlocked. Don't be late.
After dark, okay.
Farewell.
There is also a cavern over there. Trapdoor to the caverns. Maybe that is where he's going to lead us into. I hope this is not a trap. Well, they are simple villagers, but I don't want to underestimate them. You know, they could be Daedra worshippers. And I don't want to deal with, with their kind. We've got a cemetery. A graveyard. A graveyard, rather. Because it's not big enough to be a cemetery. Okay, let's enter the chapel of the Brethren. Trespassing. How are we trespassing? Bible of the Deep Ones. How are we trespassing? It was not locked. It was not ooh, okay, that is that is definitely Daedric. Okay, we should get out of here. Given to me by the chief of the Deep Ones. The Deep Ones. The Deep Ones. Where have I heard that? He taught me his language and his runes. This is the ancient lore of his people, which we shall follow from now until forever. Signed in the presence of 12 witnesses, Irlav Moslin. 3rd era, 345. With a lot of Daedric text over here that we cannot understand, of course. I'm sure UESB, the unofficial Elder Scrolls website, fan site, probably has information about what those Daedric runes mean. I just want to go enter that other place that we went to the inn. Okay, the guy's missing. I guess he retreated into his cavern. These cultists probably have, you know, they're onto us, basically. I am going to unlock the doors. Just because I'm very curious. There we go. And it doesn't count as trespassing or doing anything illegal. It is? Are you kidding me? Really? Can we find anything? Anything suspicious inside Moslin's room? Spiderweb. That's already a bad sign. Inside his cupboard are drawers. A parchment, but it's just a parchment. It doesn't say it's a letter. He's got an iron mace. Anything under his bed? No. Okay. I don't think I see anything suspicious in here except for bone meal. That's not something regular folks play with. Let's see. Mawson's guest rooms. Lockpicking. The bane of my existence in Oblivion. I hear something. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Someone wrecked this place. Whose room was this? Was this the room that Dar-Ma was renting when she was here? Dar-Ma's diary! There we go! A shadow over Hackdirt. I have found Dar-Ma's diary in the inn in Hackdirt. I should confront the innkeeper with this evidence and see if he changes his story. I shall read that diary. This is apparently the diary of a young Argonian named Dar-Ma. Most of the book deals with personal but mundane details of her life and Coral. The only interesting entry is the last one. Arrived in Hackdirt after dark due to Blossom, which is her beloved horse, throwing a shoe on the way. The road was really rough. Poor Blossom. Hardly more than a track. I don't believe we found Blossom her horse either, so I'm not sure what they did to Blossom. I don't want to think about it. Doesn't anyone else ever come down here? The trader shop was closed and she wouldn't come to the door even though I could see a light in the upstairs window. Rude! Yeah, rude! But at least this inn was open, although the proprietor is kind of creepy. Kept giving me these weird grins when he thought I wasn't looking. Ugh. And what's wrong with his face? What's wrong with his face? Are you saying that he's ugly? Seems like I'm the only one staying here tonight. I didn't see much of the town since it was already dark. So I guess it's not a village. It's more of a town. But usually when you've got like 4 houses, that's just like a small village, a tiny village. But oh well. But I admit to being kind of spooked, but I'll never admit that to Mother, or she'd never let me go on another one of these deliveries. She still thinks I'm just a baby. She would probably say hatchling. Oh, I guess that is the endearing term for Argonian, young Argonian, maybe teens? Is she a teenager? And in front of my friends too. I guess maybe kids, but I'm pretty sure she is in her teens. Remember to ask her about the creepy innkeeper when I get home. Well, the candle is almost burned down. They don't even provide a lantern in this horrible old inn, so I guess I'd better try to get some sleep. If I can even sleep with all the creaking in this old place. I keep thinking I hear footsteps outside the door. I'm so on edge. Grow up, Dar. I'm sure in the morning it will all seem quaint and charming. Good night, diary. She does write like she is in her late teens. Maybe she is 16, 17. In Argonian, in human age, because she is an Argonian. I don't know how old 16, 17-year-olds are. If they are Argonian. Okay. Let's see. Do we have to... Okay, so we've got another lead. Let me check my journal. We've got another lead, which is to meet the... Is his name Jiv or something like that? The guy who lives in the shack. Okay, we've got... I've heard rumors in Coral that Reynald... Okay, that's different. That's different. Inspect. I've agreed to look for Dar-Ma, the daughter of Sidneas of Coral. I should go to Hackdirt and speak to Etira Moslin, the owner of the village store. We've spoken with her. Sidneas also suggests I look for Dar-Ma's favorite horse, Blossom. If I find the horse, Dar-Ma is likely nearby. I don't know if it just took the wrong way. No, we couldn't find Blossom. Vlad Hunter Moslin denies knowing anything about Dar-Ma. He says no young Argonian has stayed in recently, which is a total lie. His evasive manner lead me to suspect he is lying, however. And I should continue my search of the town for clues to Dar-Ma's whereabouts. Etira Moslin says that Dar-Ma never arrived with the scheduled delivery, which is utter lie. It is an utter lie. She seemed to be hiding something, however, and I should investigate the town further. Jiv Hiriel, one of the Hackdirt villagers, seems to know something about Dar-Ma. He was afraid to talk openly, but asked me to meet him in his house tonight after dark. I have found Dar-Ma's diary in the inn in Hackdirt. I should confront the innkeeper with this evidence and see if he changes his story. So we've got two paths here. We can choose to confront the innkeeper immediately, or to go and speak with Jiv at nightfall. There's also the trapdoor to the caverns, but I suspect that is where Jiv is going to lead us anyway, so I'm not going to open that just yet. Okay, it is nightfall already. I'm going to do a hard save. I hear wolves. Let me see. Is there a dirt path that leads to the village? Okay, that is a boar. Let's get rid of that. It's an hour away. Your weapon is about to break. Oh lord. My poor aim. There we go. Let's repair our weapon. Where is my repair hammer? We've got 12. I should have gone to the smithy. So this is the path. The dirt path that leads to Hackdirt. So that means that Blossom should be somewhere nearby. Ooh, I heard something. Was that just a bird? I hear wolves. Scary. But I still don't Okay, so that is Coral, right? So could she have gone this way? I hear another boar. There are a lot of sounds tonight in Cyrodiil. Beautiful, beautiful moons. That is Master over there, right? The bigger moon. Bigger of the two. Okay, this place is really creepy. It's giving me the creeps. Okay, so if that is Coral over there, how did Dar-Ma get to... Oh, here. This is another path. A dirt path. Maybe this was the path that she took to get to Hackdirt. I got a blessing of the Bella. Another troll. Because before I speak with Jiv, I wanted to try to find Dar-Ma's horse, Blossom. Because that was one of the leads that we got in the beginning of this quest. I want to retrace what could have been Dar-Ma's steps, or path rather. So that is Coral over there. And I don't know if her mother told us what exit she could have used. Probably this exit. Could she have used this path? No, that goes... Oh, we can try this one too. Let's see if it also leads to Hackdirt, because we already tried going to Coral from Hackdirt using that path, but... Okay, that's not it. But we couldn't find Blossom over there. I don't know. Maybe Blossom is closer to Hackdirt? Doo-doo-doo. Okay, let's just take that path down again. And then what time is it? 11:25. It's still nighttime. We probably can still make it to Jiv's shack. Time goes by so fast in this game. Okay, let's see. Here we go. I hope we find Blossom. I'd feel a bit, you know, sad if we couldn't find her. Cause you know, if Dar-Ma's not alive anymore, we could take the horse. I'm just kidding. That's so macabre. That's really mean. That's looting. No respect for the dead. Okay, we are getting close. I really didn't see... Ooh, wolves. I really didn't see Blossom, sadly. And we took this dirt path. How about here? I don't see any horse. I even lost mine. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk to Jiv instead. Where are you, Jiv? Where is his shack? I remember it being up here. Sorry, it's over there. Alright, let's go to Jiv's house. I'm ready, Jiv.
You came. Good. I don't have much time. I have to get to the gathering before I missed.
Okay.
You have to believe me. I didn't know what they were planning. They
Blood
want to bring back
sacrifice,
the deep
probably.
ones. I thought I did too, but she's so innocent. They've got her down in the caverns. They're going to sacrifice her, you understand? You've got to save her. Here, take this key. It'll open any of the trapdoors down to the caves. Every house in town has one. The one in Moslin's Inn is your best bet. Nearest where she's being held. The middle of the night. When everyone's at the gathering. Good luck. You will save her, won't you? I gotta go now.
Okay, but can you tell me more about the Brethren now?
Those of us who've changed the most, we call the Brethren. Live down in the caves, to be nearer the deep ones.
Oh.
They don't like the sunlight much. Dangerous, too. You'll want to avoid them if you can help it.
Tell me more about your village or town.
I was only a boy when the soldiers came. We hid, vowed revenge. But the deep ones never came back. Atira, she's the one who found them old books. Learned the runes, how to speak them again. But they want blood, she says, or they'll not help us.
Who are these deep ones?
I don't know much. Never seen them myself. Our grandfathers first found them, I think, digging in the mines. They helped us, made us rich. But there was a terrible price. Blood. And worse.
Okay, because we saw Daedric runes, right, in the book. Inside their chapel. So could they be scamps? Like the tiny Daedric creatures?
Caves run all beneath the town. Some natural, some dug over the years since we found the deep ones. Every house has an entrance now.
Sure thing. Okay.
You shouldn't be in here, stranger. You'd better leave before somebody gets hurt.
Thank you for your help, Jiv. Let's try our best, our darnest, to save Dar-Ma. And then he said we have to go to the inn because that is the closest to where they are holding her. I knew it. That guy couldn't be trusted. He was so shady. I've found a trapdoor that seems to lead to caverns beneath Hackdirt. I should enter these caverns and search for Dar-Ma. You open the door with Hackdirt key. Let's go. Go. I'm hearing things. Do I go left or right? Oh, Dar-Ma. Hey.
Please, let me out of here. You must help me escape. I think these creatures plan to do something horrible to me tonight.
Not yet, not yet.
What are you doing? You can't leave me here to die.
I have to confront them first and get rid of them to keep you safe. You are the safest. At this very point in time, you are the safest inside this cage, Dar-Ma. I'm sorry. I'm sure that will hurt your emotions, but I am doing my best. Let's talk a little bit about your mother, who sent me here.
My mother owns Northern Goods and Trade in Coral.
And what was your experience like in Hackdirt, aside from being captured for blood sacrifice?
These creatures kidnapped me from my room in the inn while I was sleeping. I don't know why, but I'd rather not find out.
So if we had stayed inside the inn and slept there, would we have suffered the same fate?
Please hurry back. You're my only hope.
I hear something growling. I'll take the key.
Outsider! Kill! This ends here!
Watch out.
Should we use our... I'm gonna use my children. Freeze, you dirty guy. Brethren. Okay, so that's another way to get the key to open Dar-Ma's cage. I want to explore this place a little bit. That's another trapdoor that probably leads to the general store. I can hear someone growling. Marlena Brossener and Natch Pinder.
That's the best you can do?
Okay. I'm wondering if we hadn't picked up the key,
This ends here!
would they have talked to us? I'll do that. Because I'm just curious. What would have happened if we hadn't taken the key yet? Oh yeah. Never mind. They are still going to attack us after talking to Dar-Ma. And then that gives us the key. And then they are going to corner us here. In this tiny area of the cavern. We've got nothing here except some crates. And a barrel. Ooh. I guess I was sneaking this time, so they didn't show up. Alrighty then. Oh, there they are. My apparel is broken!
Show me what you've got.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
No, I'm not trying to impress you. I'm trying to defeat you. Another key. I'm not gonna take that anymore. I'm not taking that anymore. Let me see. Okay, that was just a loop. That guy over there, I'm sure he is evil. Where's the woman? Marlena or whatever her name is.
Show me what you've got. Am I supposed to
I
be
don't
impressed?
see anything wrong with their faces. They just look like regular people. Regular men. But Dar-Ma said that there is something wrong with the innkeeper's face, and Jiv said that those are them who have changed the most. So I would say, like, you know, like transformed physically, are called the Brethren, and they live down here. But I don't see anything wrong with their faces. Am I just nice? Trapdoor to Marlena Brosner's apartment. Am I just nice and not judgmental? Do you guys see anything wrong with their faces? I don't. They just look like regular guys. Albeit half naked. I can hear it. I can hear that growl. That sounded like our fridge when it first broke down a couple of weeks ago. It was emitting that really low rumble. And we are getting it fixed. Okay, so this was the this is a trapdoor that leads to Jib's house. Got a chest. So is the deep one, or are the deep ones the ones making that sound? I wonder what they are. I'm pretty sure they are Daedric and are you gonna... Okay, we can talk to him. Good thing we didn't
We don't like strangers
shoot him
poking their
yet.
noses into our business.
The Brethren.
Brethren? I got no brothers.
Oh my! I mean, you're caught already. What? Why are you still trying to lie?
Oh, you meant the Argonian wench. Must have slipped my mind. Yeah, she was here. Then she left. I don't know nothing else about it.
Grandpa, we are inside the secret cave. Just spill it. Just spill the beans. Why didn't she take her things?
How would I know? Maybe she went crazy and run off into the woods. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got things to do.
Okay. So what do we do now? Landhonder Mawson admits that Dar-Ma arrived in Hackdirt, but still denies knowing anything about her disappearance. I'm now sure that foul play was involved. We saw her already. She was inside that cage. I will continue my search of the town for any sign of her. Little baby doggy is barking.
What do you want?
Oh, I see. I guess it's because we didn't pick up that that key. That's why they are not attacking us just yet. Just their crazy brethren.
Don't push your luck, stranger. Plenty of folks have turned up dead after asking questions like that.
I guess little doggy baby is barking because it is close to her feeding time.
Good day.
We'll feed her in about 9 minutes.
We don't like
you worry,
strangers
little
poking
baby.
their noses into our business. Just go away. You're not welcome around here. Outsiders came and burned our town years ago. Ruined us. But we'll get ours back one day soon.
Okay.
One day you'll find out who the Brethren are,
I already
and
know.
you'll be sorry. Oh yes.
I already know. So do
Just
we
leave.
dispose of them?
I can't be seen talking to you. I've done what I can. Now it's up to you.
I wonder
Goodbye.
if we should get rid of them first. Before attempting to free Dar-Ma.
Somebody help! Come quickly! Stop! Thief!
Oh. Is this considered stealing? Well, you guys are cultists, so I don't think it's morally wrong to steal from you guys. Oh no. And he's following us around as if we are inside his inn. Is Dar-Ma still safe? Okay, she is still safe. That's all I care about. He's still following us around. I guess the moment that we free Dar-Ma, they are going to come at us with their full force.
Thief! You won't get away with this!
So
Stop,
I am
thief.
going to do a hard save over here and see what they do. Wait, let me check. Let me check if we missed anything. No, I don't think so. We have explored every nook and cranny of this cavern. It's just that we haven't really seen any opening that leads to where we can find the oh, let's just use our skill. There we go.
Stop! Thief!
I am a thief, lady. Because you are cultists. That's the only reason why I am a thief. Yeah, we don't see any opening that leads further deeper into this cavern. So I don't think we'll see the deep ones, although we can hear them growling. I don't know, I might be mistaken. So, oh, okay. I guess this is it. This is what we were looking for. This is probably where we can find the deep ones. That is why they are here. Waiting for the deep ones to, you know, come to them. Arise.
Thank you.
I have
Let's
freed
get out
Dar-Ma
of
from
here.
the clutches of the foul creatures that infest Hackdirt, now to escape and deliver her safely back to Seed Nia's in Coral.
Thank you. Let's get out of here.
Okay. Let's go. Do we kill them all? Do I let them live?
Have you seen my horse? I can't leave her here.
Okay, go find your horse. I'm sorry, Dar-Ma, but I couldn't find her. Oh. Oh. She just ran away. Oh, okay. There we go. Let's go. I'm so surprised. I guess because it was a maze, I couldn't find her horse. Let's stay on the path, Dar-Ma, because it's usually the safest way to get to any place, I guess. Wait, where are you? Wait, where are you? Oh, wait. Dar-Ma? Oh, there she is. Oh. Why did I get hurt? Dar-Ma, let's go. Rose on Twitch is using the bun laugh emote. Dar-Ma, you're so slow. She's enjoying the scenery, says Rose on Twitch. She is. She is. Can you walk any faster? Also, I just want to look up. Let me put it there. Do I kill all the residents of Hackdirt? Many players choose to kill all the residents after discovering their cult-like behavior and kidnapping of Dar-Ma. That's the AI overview. Killing the named NPCs can cause bounty issues. I see. I just found out, someone says on Reddit that I just found out that if you complete the Hackdirt quest and kill everyone, then go back there to sleep, more brethren will wake you up to attack you. Interesting. Let me see. Oh, I looked it up and it says that if you sleep in Mawson's Inn, the brethren will attack you in your sleep. Okay, let me check it. Let me check. Should you kill the people of Hackdirt? If spotted by the townspeople at night before the ritual, most of them will turn hostile and attack you. Even if undetected, should you ever return, they'll try to kill you. Only a handful, including Jibhiriel, will avoid combat with you, so unless you're willing to go to extraordinary lengths, you'll likely have to kill almost everyone in Hackdirt. If you're set on saving the townsfolk for some reason, sneak your way around the settlement and only speak to Jibhiriel without being seen, then make your way to the caverns. Okay. Okay. I guess so. I don't know. I feel like the safest thing to do is kill everyone. That's what I would do. 'Cause, you know, I don't want them hurting any other young women rather. And but then someone, let me see. Yeah, I'll do this. I'll reload the save. Cause like I don't really want them to hurt any other young women that just, you know, came across their town, I would say.
You're not well. Just leave.
Okay, I'm gonna kill you. There you go. I'll get the key. I'll kill all of you people.
Show me what you've got.
Do your worst.
You guys are filthy, evil. I hate all of you, okay? You were trying to sacrifice an innocent young lady. That is mean. I don't agree with that. You too. You're such a liar. Thanks, Jiv. I thought he was healing me. I guess these guys are bugged. Jiv is fleeing for their life. Well, I'll leave you alone, Jiv. Thanks for the info, and we're getting the hell out of here.
Thank you. Let's get out of here. Thank you. Let's get out of here.
We are now safe. Dar-Ma, are you okay?
What should I do?
What should you do? Follow me.
Sounds good. I'm right behind you.
We are escaping this accursed village or town or whatever it is. I thought it was a village because it only had like 4 buildings.
Have you seen my horse? I can't leave her here.
Oh Lord, are you kidding me?
You're not supposed to be impressed. Show me what you've got.
This is mean. Okay, I didn't expect for these brethren to attack us. I thought we had killed all of them. We had disposed all of them. Well, Dar-Ma is a tough chick herself. She managed to eliminate one of them. No! Okay, so when we tell, let me see, when she asks us if she should stay back, we should have just chosen that option.
What should I do?
I didn't know we were gonna be ambushed. Wait here.
Fine, but don't be gone too long.
I'm gonna get.
By
Ooh.
the gods!
Ooh. Oh no! What is going on with my playthrough today?
What should I do? Fine, but...
Okay, just stay there, Dar-Ma. I'm gonna get rid of these brethren. So chaotic today. Here. There you go. Okay, this didn't happen last time, probably because we didn't really attack the villagers or the townsfolk.
Die, you mangy husk!
We just, I don't know, maybe they were bugged or something. As is common with older games. That happens. Our children has no more charge. It's empty. We need to fill it with souls. I wish I had Azura Star already, so that I could, you know, just automatically take the souls of these accursed townsfolk. Let me see. Where's Blossom? Oh, she's here. I wanted to go inside that other person's house. Oh, hey, the key works for every single door inside this place. I hear Nernroot. Where is that Nernroot? Upstairs. There we go. Nothing significant here in whatever his name is. In his house. Nathan or something? I don't know his name. No Game No Life is on YouTube. Good morning, he says. Good morning, No Game No Life. How are you doing? Natch. There we go. Natch, not Nathan. And I also wanted to go to Marlena's house. There we go. We are trespassing. I'll take that. They've got really run-down, weird houses. Nothing important inside their chests and drawers. But she's got a basement, so let's go ahead and take a peek. Oh, she's got a bigger basement than her house. No, it's about the same size. What is she storing inside this tiny little basement? It's not really tiny, it's actually as big as her house. We've got pumpkins. No gold. Where do you keep your money, lady? And then that just leads down into the cavern. So if we had come here to investigate every single house in this village or town or whatever, we wouldn't have found anything except for the inn where Dar-Ma's diary is kept. And then Jiv as well. Jiv's shack. Because he was the one who gave us information. Valuable information about where Dar-Ma was being held. I'll take these. She won't need them anymore. She's dead. Oh, we've got gold there. And a repair hammer. So I have learned not to ignore all these tiny crates and barrels because sometimes they do have something of importance. No Game No Life on YouTube says I just woke up because I didn't sleep properly because of a big rat. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that. Has the rat been taken care of? For some reason, these are not considered trespassing. These are now in red, rather. Here is the big rat. Here's the big rat that woke No Game No Life up this morning. I'm sorry to hear that that you had trouble sleeping. I also didn't get enough sleep. I think I needed 30 minutes more, so I'm a little lightheaded, but it's not as bad as it used to be, you know, like previously. Last week, I think I only had 6 hours last week. That was terrible. I was extremely, extremely nauseous. But I hope that you can take a nap later in the afternoon. No Game No Life. Hey, Jiv.
If you're not careful, the brethren will have to teach you a lesson.
I'm okay.
Stop talking. Enough.
I'm okay. Is Dar-Ma okay? No Game No Life on YouTube says, yep, by me, I had a good sword fight to leave that right outside my room. Ooh. Did you use a sword to dispatch the rat? Well, I hope that you managed to defeat it.
What should I do?
Let's go. Follow me.
Sounds good.
I hope that we don't get attacked anymore, cause I don't know how else to defend her.
Have you seen my horse? I can't leave her here.
I'll do my best. I'll probably switch. I should probably switch into my bow. And I'll have Dar-Ma tank me. That's just mean. That is how I play my Bethesda games. I always have a companion with me. You know. To tank me. Let's go, Dar-Ma. I hope there's no more brethren to dispose of. Come with me. Come come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
Thank you for rescuing me. My mother will be so pleased when we arrive back in Coral safe and sound. Let's go.
Let's go indeed. Come follow me, Dar-Ma. Can you please ride your horse a little bit faster than that? I'm sure your horse can move faster than that. Is your horse injured? This way. Do we just follow her? I guess she knows the way. We'll just keep her safe then. Oh no, she's so slow. This is terrible. This is like the slowest NPC that I've had to follow or escort rather to a destination. No Game No Life on YouTube says the scary part is when it fell from the hole in my room ceiling. Oh no, that is indeed scary. Have you already patched up your ceiling? Because I think that's something that needs to be done ASAP, so that you don't have to contend with a huge rat any longer. Rat infestation is no joke. It is scary. I've never experienced it myself, but I heard that in a relative's house there are rats, so they've got traps laid out. And when we stayed there for a couple of months, a long time back, we did hear rats scrambling around on the roof. I wouldn't say the roof, it was like kind of like the middle part between the roof and the ceiling. I wouldn't call it a crawl space, because crawl space would probably be, you know, like on the ground, right? But this is like the kind of like a, I wouldn't call it an attic, but yeah, I guess it is also considered a crawl space between the roof and the ceiling. So we would hear them, but we would never really see them. They were just stuck up there. But I guess eventually, because you know it's been a couple of years since we last stayed in my relative's house, so maybe they eventually found their way down to the ground. Darn rats, says Rose on YouTube. Oh no, we're getting rained on. Have you got an umbrella? Are there umbrellas in the Elder Scrolls? I don't think so. Do Colovian fur hats help? I'm drinking my hot chocolate from Starbucks again. Every time I don't get enough sleep, I just eat Starbucks. Well, not every time, because that would be unhealthy, but most of the time. These days, because it just became a routine. When I don't get enough sleep, we order from Starbucks and then try to eat. And then in the past, we would try to go back to sleep. But since today is a stream day, so we try to stream. It's fun. I do love Oblivion. I love playing games. This is the slowest thing ever. Can you can I push her? Can you please hurry up? Dar-Ma, I don't have all day. I don't have all day to escort you back to Coral. We are getting closer. We are near Odil's farm, if you remember in the previous stream. In our previous stream, we were there. And we had to reload a couple of times too, because one of the brothers died, and then the second time I died, and then the third time we crashed. Oblivion is always a little bit of a chaotic, chill fun, I would say. No Game No Life on YouTube says the horse is lazy. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Blossom. Oh, okay, I get it now. I remember Dar-Ma's diary entry. She said that on her way to Hackdirt, where she was kidnapped, her horse lost its one of its shoes, because this is a dirt road, and she was even wondering if people have ever really, visited Hackdirt in recent times, because it seems like no one's really taking care of the road from Coral to Hackdirt. So I guess this is why she's so slow. It's because she's missing one of her shoes. She is in pain. The horse is in pain. What a silly little detail there. Going for a stroll, says Rose. Yeah, it feels like we're not trying to escape from crazed cultists. We're just going for a stroll. This is a friendly stroll between us and Dar-Ma. We're just taking in the scenery. BFFs, best friends, just exploring. Cyrodiil. It's like we're walking in the park. Come on! How long will this take? Oh well, we are almost there anyway. Have we got any other quests to do in Coral? I don't think so. We've got this, but we'll have to go to Cheydinhal for that. This one is in Leowin. This is in Anvil. This is the main quest, which leads us to Kavach. And this is in Skingrad. This is in Imperial City Arena. This is also the arena. And this is in the Imperial City as well. So I guess we'll just have to, I don't know, maybe explore more of Coral today. After we turn in this quest. And see if there are any other villagers, or townsfolk rather. Or I guess they're city folk, because Coral is considered a city. Who might need our assistance. Come on, Dar-Ma. I guess you won't really be attacked anymore. Let's talk to this brother. Oh, it's Brother
Well
Piner.
met. I hope I can help. Goodbye.
I guess Brother Piner takes a walk from Wayne and Priory to Coral. Oh yeah, we haven't explored Coral Castle just yet, so that's also something that we will be doing this stream. If Blossom and Dar-Ma gets back safely. And if they can hurry up. Come on! Do I just enter? Maybe she will teleport in if I enter the city walls.
Hail.
Stop right there, criminal
Oh
scum.
no!
Nobody breaks the
Is
law
it because
on
of
my
our
watch.
thievery?
I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine or it's off to jail.
Sure. I'll pay in gold.
Here's the procedure. We go to the castle. First, we search you, confiscate any stolen goods, then you pay your fine, and we release you.
Stop right there, you criminal scum! Okay. I understand. I did steal and kill. Oh yeah, this is Castle Coral. Alright.
Hello.
Hi, I guess. Maybe since we have been searched and we have been detained for a time, perhaps what is that called? Dar-Ma has already. Okay. She just got home just in time to meet us. How would the guard know? Says Rose on YouTube. I'm not sure. I guess the hills have eyes. As they say. Okay, let's talk to Dar-Ma.
My hero.
Hey,
Goodbye.
okay.
Well met.
How do I turn in the quest?
The best daughter a mother could... Bye. Well met. Good day.
Do I wait for them to talk to each other?
My mother My mother... Farewell.
Is it because I went to the castle? Is it now forever bugged? Rumors?
I will never forget
Oh, there we go,
your
there we
brave
go, there we
rescue
go,
of
there we
my
go.
daughter. What can I do for you today?
Rumors, I guess?
Have you met Modron Orion? Quiet man, but apparently he's an incredible fighter.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Do I just leave and then come back? How do we turn in this quest? Is it bugged? Did we just waste our time escorting Dar-Ma?
I will never forget.
Oh no.
Bye.
What do we do? What do we do?
It's my Have you found her?
Oh, there we
Is
go.
she safe?
Yes, Dar-Ma is safe. She's standing in front of you.
Thank you. Thank you. I can never repay you for your gift of my daughter's life.
That was scary for a
But
second.
you have my friendship and gratitude to the end of my days.
Very much obliged, Neas. That was scary for a second. Oh, she trained us too. I thought there for a second that we wouldn't be able to, turn in the quest.
Goodbye.
But I'm happy that
I
we were
hope I
able
can
to.
help. Bye.
Bye. Take care, women. I hope that nothing traumatic like this, no traumatic event ever befalls you, the both of you,
I brought a fine mare from
any
the house.
longer.
Fine.
Good to see you.
Goodbye.
You too.
How goes it? Good day. You too.
Let's see. What do
You're
we
off duty
do?
now. I'm here to relieve you.
It's about time.
What do we do? What do we do? Any other quests inside any of these shops or establishments? Let's see.
Go ahead, please.
That face. Rumors.
I'm thinking of doing some traveling, just to see the world a bit.
All right. I don't care
May
about
I
that. That's your
interest you in
personal
some of my
interest.
fine wares.
That is not a rumor. That is just her personal story. Oh well. There's nothing that we can sell her except for potions, which
Be
we
seeing
will
ya.
be needing. All right. If we rented a room, that would be our room upstairs.
Hello, love. I'll have another bottle of wine, if you please. And do hurry. The last 5 barmaids I've talked to never came back.
Oh, it's this
Wait,
guy.
you don't work
Renaud.
here, do you? But you do work for me. At least you're supposed to be working for me. Off you go, then.
Yeah, this guy. This guy offered us 50 gold to find the truth.
It's you. Hi.
Hi. About the rumors that he has a doppelganger all the way over in Chaden Hall, which is right here. It's really far.
What do you want?
No
Farewell.
quests. No quests for from that guy, from that orc guy, I guess. Let's go inside Castle Coral, but okay, I guess here is the castle.
It is a privilege.
Let's go inside
How
and
goes it?
see if the rulers of this city has anything for us.
12 noon and all's well. Everything all right, ma'am?
Oh. Very polite.
Hard to complain about living in Coral. We've got everything you need. Be seeing you.
Let's see, we've got a well here. It is kind of hard to tell if an item is considered if taking an item is considered stealing, because unlike in Skyrim, these items inside these crates are not red, and we were caught. We were probably caught stealing earlier. I don't know how they found out about it. We were going through the villagers' stuff in Hackdirt, who deserved it anyway, because they were a bunch of cultists. But yeah, I guess it was probably for stealing and also for you know,
Hello there.
killing those cultists.
Protect and serve. It's what we do.
Protect and serve.
You too.
That is my best impression of
Well met.
of a Protectron from Fallout.
I'm Bitneld, the Curse Bringer.
What,
Captain of the
Bitcoin?
Coral Guard. What can I do for you?
Tell me more about the city of Coral.
There are a lot of fine-looking women in Coral, but they're all kind of snooty and not very nice.
Snooty little cutie.
Did you hear that Dar-Ma came back safe and sound?
All thanks to us.
You know, Seed Neas' daughter, the Argonians. Take care.
Yeah, this guy's a little bit of a creep. I don't like him. I don't like him. Ooh, the door to the dungeons. Let's go there in a sec. We've got guards over here. There are only 4 guards. There are 6 beds. I guess the rest are on duty. Let's go to the dungeons. Thank you, Rose, on Twitch for the hype emote. Ooh, evidence chest. I guess this is where you stay if you choose to go to jail and serve your sentence. If they look at that beef, it's raw. That's not medium rare, that's rare, 100% rare. Yeah, if you decide to serve your sentence, if they, you know, what do you call that? Arrest you
Hi there.
for your bounty.
What can I do for you, ma'am?
They're awfully polite for for the people who basically took my criminal goods, my stolen goods rather. Oh, you can visit a prisoner. That's interesting. Who is in prison right now? Bitneld. Tell me more about that creepy guy called Bitneld.
He's captain of the Coral Guard.
He is a
During
captain?
the day, you can usually find him on patrol with us around the city.
Wow. Okay, you've got a creepy captain. Can we visit a prisoner?
What for? Never mind. I don't really care. Oh, and I have to be with you. Them's the rules.
All right. I'll save. Where do I go? Can you lead me? Do I go in? No.
What can I do for you, man?
I guess we cannot visit a prisoner just yet, maybe because we haven't activated the quest yet. That allows us, or requires us rather, to visit a prisoner. It is weird that they've got that option there. The dialogue option there, even if we don't have the quest for it yet. Let's enter the castle. Ooh, this reminds me of the is it Dragon's Reach? The castle in Whiterun in Skyrim. Beautiful. It's very grand. Although the one in Solitude is more my style.
Oh, hello. Is there a problem?
Not a cheery type, huh?
Hard to complain about
Not the
living
cheery
in Coral.
type, rather.
We've got everything you need.
Not the cheery
Goodbye.
type. Okay. What is this door? Ooh! That's not in red. Can we open that? This is the Countess! Orgnoth Orgnolf Hairy Legs. What a name. Orgnolf Hairy Legs.
What do you want?
So he is a Nord because of his name.
Coral's got plenty to eat and good thick walls, and that suits me fine. I don't know what's going on out there in the woods, and I don't need to.
I would still be anxious if I were living, if I was living in a walled place like Coral, a walled city. I would still be anxious about, you know, whatever's going out there in the woods, because those creatures might come in and attack us at any
Back
moment.
to work for poor old Orgnolf.
I guess he's a servant here in the castle, a housekeeper. Ooh, what kind of food are the rich people in Cyrodiil eating? Pumpkins and tomatoes and strawberries and carrots. Okay then. Okay then.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to Castle Coral.
Hi, Countess Ariana.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Countess Velga of Coral.
Pleasure
I
to
wish I
meet
had
you
time to
too.
chat, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of an investigation.
Ooh, what happened? Oh, we can buy a house in town. That's so fun. Let me see. Tell me more about this investigation.
You seem the trusting type. Perhaps you can assist me. It seems someone has taken away an heirloom that is quite dear to me.
Oh no.
I want you to help me recover a stolen painting. The painting was of my lost love, the Count Velga, and it has been stolen from my bedchamber.
Okay,
If you
theft.
find the
All right.
painting and bring the culprit to justice, you shall be justly rewarded. What say you?
What kind of justice should we impose upon this thief? Yeah, sure. We'll help
Very
her.
well. I suggest you begin to gather clues. And I warn you, do not accuse the wrong person, or I shall be quite cross with you.
I
Here
shall
are
be
some
quite
keys.
cross with you.
They should allow you access to many of the restricted areas in Castle Coral.
You're entrusting a stranger this much? Really, Countess? That's a bit too fast. We've just met. Tell me more about the stolen painting.
The painting is all I have left that reminds me of the Count.
Okay,
I
something of
spend many a lonely
sentimental
night
value to
wishing that
her.
the words I speak to it will be heard, and not just fall upon the lifeless pigments and canvas.
Oh, that's really sad. Tell me more about the city that you're leading.
We're a mountain people, tough, independent. County Coral is rich in mines and timber, wool and mutton, and hard-working people.
Yum, I love mutton. How about this Chancellor Okato?
As the head of the Elder Council, High Chancellor Okato is the de facto ruler of the Empire for the time being.
Okay. Because, you know, the Emperor was assassinated, sadly. Let's gather clues.
Your best bet is to speak to residents of the castle. Once you have found out all you can, search for physical clues.
All right. Who are these castle residents?
Chanel and Orgnolf both
Chanel.
reside in the
Ooh,
private
Chanel.
quarters section. They have been restricted to remain indoors, so they should be easy to find.
I remember Orgnolf,
You
the
may
Nord that
also
we
want to
have
speak
just
to
met.
Bitneld, the captain of the guard.
Oh, okay.
He can be found on
I met
patrol
him
in
too.
Coral or in the barracks.
We've met
Finally,
him.
I would try speaking to Orak Grogoth, who is my steward.
Okay.
He resides in the private quarters section as well.
Sure thing,
If he isn't in the
Countess. You can
castle, he
trust
may
us.
be at the Northern Goods and Trade, buying food to stock our larder.
All right. Any other clues that we
I
can
was
gather?
elsewhere at the time of the robbery, and the chamber was locked. The only other people who have had access to the chamber and were unaccounted for are the court mage, Chanel, and the porter, Orgnolf.
All right.
Don't forget to check with Bitneld, the captain of the guard, my steward, Orak Grogoth, and my herald, Laith Wavrik.
Okay, but your steward and your all those other people, do they have access to your room? I wonder. Can we buy a house?
I'm sorry, but I don't feel comfortable telling
Okay, so
you.
it's very much like Skyrim then. So we what do you call that?
Good
we
luck,
have to perform
investigator.
a favor for the ruler of the city first before we can purchase a property in the city. Okay, sure. No problem.
We're always on duty.
Clues,
I
please.
was with the Countess all evening. Didn't see a thing.
And rumors?
Reynold Germain has terrible memory.
That's the
We've
same
met
guy.
many times,
Reynold
and when I saw
Germain.
him in Cheatenhall, he walked right past me like we were strangers.
Yeah, the guy with the
Farewell.
doppelganger. Or twin brother. Long lost twin brother, perhaps. Hey, Lath, we need clues.
Hello.
We need a lead.
I'm Lath Waverick.
That
the
face.
Chief Herald and Countess Valga's attendant. Welcome to Coral.
What does a herald do? Like a scribe? Is he the kind of person who is his job announcing proclamations and all that? I wonder. What can you tell me about the Countess?
The Countess is in attendance. Proper etiquette is expected.
Yeah, I know that. Clues, I guess?
My duties rely on watching no more than the throne and attending to visitors. But confidentially, I will say that Orgnolf has been acting a bit unusual.
Really?
His abuse of drink has gotten worse lately.
The
He
Nord.
has taken to
Could this be
asking for
misdirection?
money from others to purchase spirits. A porter's wage does not befit his habit.
I don't know that this is misdirection and he's actually the bad guy. Well, we'll see. We need to gather more clues.
I'm thinking of heading over to Renoir's to buy some books. There's quite a selection. Fare thee well.
Lath Waverick, the Castle Herald, told me that he's observed Orgnolf, hairy legs, the Nord, having a drinking problem and often asking for money to fund his new habit. I should continue questioning the suspects the Countess recommended. Alright. Maybe we should speak with Orgnolf next. Ooh, there's a wolf pelt. Curious things that you keep on display here, Countess. Just pelts. Not jewels or, I don't know, ornaments or family heirloom. It's just pelts.
Greetings, investigator.
Maybe she is into pelts. She likes pelts so much. Oh, okay. Here's a Varla stone. That is something that I would keep on display.
Hello.
As well. Wait, we saw Orgnolf here. Where is he? Maybe he is patrolling the grounds. He is the groundskeeper, after all. So she said that we can... Oh, here's a book. We can unlock all the doors with the key that she gave us. We'll start with this one because this is the only one that's not marked red. I don't want to get caught. I don't want to receive a bounty again and get caught and be asked to pay by any of these guys.
Good to see you.
Okay, that is red. That is red as well. I don't want to commit a crime. Unless we really have to. Unless we really have to.
How goes it?
I'm alright, Mr. Guard. Okay, so all of these are marked red. So unfortunately, it's probably in our best interest not to enter those doors just yet. Sadly. We'll have to find these suspects
Greetings,
outside.
investigator.
Maybe there is another way to the private quarters. I'm not sure. Oh, here. There we go. Whose room is this? Let's go outside. Maybe we can find our suspects there. One of them goes to the store. I think someone who has an orcish name goes to the store. So we can probably try to find him there. And we'll just walk the grounds, the castle grounds, to see if any of our suspects are also, you know, walking there. Oh, wait. Oh, hey. Hello.
It's you. Hi.
Oh, it's this guy, Orok.
What can I do for you?
Tell me more about the city of Coral first.
Concerning this, I can only speak to a friend.
Really? Okay, I'll persuade
Yes.
you. Okay, we'll do that.
What a great story. That's really funny. You're not now.
No,
not later,
I did it
not ever.
wrong. So sad.
Don't try to I wish I could say that. Is that?
There we go.
That.
That's better.
You can't skip. I like that. A lot. Don't. Remarkable. Don't talk such rot. You can't skip. Oh, really? Don't try to manipulate me. You can't scare me. Where'd you? I wish I could say that. Not now, not late. Really? You can't scare. I like that. Not now, not. You're wasting. Where'd you get? Remarkable.
Okay.
That's
Can you
not
now?
bad.
Can you tell me more about Coral now?
Do you know Renaud Germain?
Yeah,
The
I've met
fellow
that
who lives on
guy
the west
twice
side of
already.
Coral? I saw him in Shadenhall recently and said hi, and he pretended he didn't know me.
Oh my!
I was
Everyone's really
quite
talking
irritated
about his
and haven't spoken
doppelganger.
to him since. But I wonder, was he really trying to be a fool, or was something wrong?
Something is probably wrong. It's either identity theft, it's a long lost twin brother, or a doppelganger. But we'll find out about it once we explore Shadenhall. And that's probably going to be a long time from now. Gather clues.
I don't remember seeing Chanel or Orgnoff that entire evening.
I
But
wonder
then
why.
again, I stayed in my quarters most of the night. There was no point in going on my usual walk with all the rain falling.
So it was a rainy
As far as
evening.
Chanel and
I wonder if
Orgnoff
that's
go,
real.
They
That's
seemed
true.
fine to me. I only had a minor scrape with Orgnoff.
Everyone's
recently.
pointing their
I
fingers
caught
at
him
Orgnoff.
drinking
I
in
wonder
the
why.
West Tower on the upper level.
West Tower.
I
Okay.
told him if he didn't stop, I would tell the Countess. He just grumbled and agreed. He hasn't bothered me since.
All right. Thanks for the info, Orok.
Take care.
Orok Grogoth mentioned he was in the castle the entire night because it had been raining, but didn't see Orgnoff or Chanel. Also, he mentioned he had caught Orgnoff drinking in the West Tower once. When he had threatened to tell the Countess about it, Orgnoff apparently stopped. I should continue questioning the suspects the Countess recommended. Who's this guy?
Yes.
That dark elf face.
I heard that the Countess is quite upset lately. Apparently, someone stole something very personal to her.
We are on that quest now.
Bye.
Well met.
Let me see.
Go ahead.
Ooh, look, dogs! Kazoon and Bailey. They're so cute. Lady, I wanna talk to you about your fur babies.
I'm Rena Bruyant. I love dogs.
Yeah,
Doesn't
I can see
everyone?
that.
They probably call us the dog people here in town. Romalis and I love dogs.
Is that your husband?
We have quite a few. So sweet and well-behaved you wouldn't believe.
Aw, how sweet.
Goodbye.
Who will help an old beggar? I can eat for a day with a single coin.
Wow, they've got no inflation in Cyrodiil.
He's a fairy tale. Of course.
Okay, it's the same dialogue.
I heard that the Countess is...
Oh, wait. He probably knows more than he's letting on. Because I have a theory. I don't know if it's really like this, but if this is still not grayed out, that means he still has more to say. You just need to persuade him.
Go ahead.
That is my theory.
That's enough. Not funny. What a wonderful compliment. Ugh, that's foul. No, you do me. I doubt. I can't argue with that. You've got a point. You should be ashamed. Goodness, I doubt it. I doubt it.
I doubt it.
Your revolt, really? I won't fight you. No, you do me. I doubt it. Get away from me. You win this one.
Let me see.
I can't. You should be ashamed. What? I doubt it.
Okay, that's it, I
I
guess.
see.
Grey Fox?
Are you looking for him?
This is for the Thieves Guild, I think, if I'm not mistaken. We'll say that I want to work with home.
I think I trust you enough to tell you this secret.
Okay.
To learn more about the Grey Fox, go to the Garden of Deriloth at midnight.
Where is that? Is that near the
Look in
Imperial
the
City?
waterfront district of the Imperial City.
Sure.
I can say no more.
All right. At least we have an option if we decide to do the
Giuliano's upon ye.
to do the Thieves Guild quest. Okay, let's go back to the castle grounds. Where is it? Over here. This lady here who loves her dogs. So cute.
More about spellcasting. Might have to head over
Is this part of the castle grounds? No, this is the north gate. So the castle must be up there. No, that is also part of the wall. No, it is. It is. Okay. So, is this part of the castle grounds? Let me see. That is the northeast wall tower. I remember the orc guy mentioned the west tower. That's probably where we can find Orgnolf drinking. But I just wanna look around the castle grounds first, just to see if there's any lead that can point us to who the perpetrator of the crime is. The thievery, the theft.
Hello.
Of the very sentimental painting. Okay, I'll go to this room over here. I'm not really sure what it is. East view. Oh, I guess it just leads to the battlements. It's called the battlements? The tower? No, it's not. It's not. I'm just looking through the crates because maybe this is where the painting is stored. I guess not. I'm not really sure what these tiny little areas are. I'm not sure. But oh well. Let's explore them. Might as well explore them. There could be knickknacks hiding. Or other important clues that could lead us to the truth about this theft. The stolen painting that belongs to the Countess. No, nothing. Nothing! Nothing! So I guess our only option is to go to the west wall. Oh! 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 Oh no! It crashed! Oh! Oblivion, why are you doing this to me? I have it auto-saved when we enter that building. Or that tiny room inside the castle. Well, the worst thing that could happen is if our save gets corrupted. And I hope that's not the case. Rose on Twitch says, why? Okay, we are still here. I'll do a hard save just in case. I don't know why this is happening to us. Last stream it was it also crashed at a very inopportune time. Very, very bad time. Oh yeah, we can also speak with that creepy little captain of the guards, so we can do that as well.
My feet are killing me.
This guy.
Hi there.
Greetings to you.
Let's go. Yes?
Yes. Can I ask you about the stolen painting?
I'm sorry, I wasn't in that evening. I was making my rounds of Coral.
Are you sure?
The only odd occurrence lately was with Channel. I have seen her spending a lot of time in the West Tower.
Okay.
When I asked her about it, she said it involved her spell research. I suppose at the time it sounded good enough for me.
All right, so there are really weird things happening in the West Tower. This is the second person that told us about the West Tower, and this time he is talking about Chanel. Chanel, the wizard, the court wizard, was also in the West Tower the day of the theft. But now the captain of the guard said he had been out on patrol in the streets of Coral that night. He didn't say if it was a rainy night though. So we cannot corroborate the that orc guy's claim that it was raining that night. In addition, he mentioned seeing Chanel spend a good deal of time in the castle's West Tower, but when we had confronted her about it, I haven't. Oh, when he had. I thought when we had. She said it was where she had been performing some of her magic research. I should continue questioning the suspects the Countess recommended. All right.
Yes?
No game, no life with an emote. With his shocked emote. And he says my previous PFP a little bit intimidating. Oh, Rose asks, oh cool, you changed your profile pic. Well, what was his profile pic? Sorry, I can't see it on Restream chat. There are two people that we can still question. What was it? Why was it scary? Oh, Orgnolf is here.
So, you a living statue, or are you gonna say something?
Oh, Rose is showing it to me. It looks cool. Not that intimidating, but cool. Investigation, I guess.
So, the Countess hired you to find the painting, eh? Well, you'll not find it by gawking at me.
I'm not gawking at you. I just want to question you. This is part of the investigation process. I guess you haven't seen that many police procedurals. But I have, okay? I'm practically a detective now, all right? My favorite shows are all police procedurals. I watch SVU, I watch ESI, I watch NCIS. Okay, let's ask about the stolen painting.
Aye, it was a fine portrait of a fine man.
Yeah, the Count, right? Let's gather clues.
Who do you think you are questioning me? I'd just as soon ask a goblin maiden to a dance than to answer your stupid questions.
That's mean. That's racist. Goblin ladies are pretty, okay?
Hi there.
Let's see. We have yet to question Chanel. Let's do that before we end the stream. Are we allowed in here? I guess, even if it's in red. I like your profile photo. PFP. No game, no life. So that's the South Tower. This is Chanel's quarters. That's the West Tower. Let's go ahead and explore the West Tower. Maybe both, no, never mind. We already found Orgnolf, but maybe Chanel is hiding in here. Or maybe the two of them are working together in cahoots, as they say, with one another. Because they were both spotted in the West Tower on the night of the theft. I don't see anything here. Maybe Chanel is inside her quarters? Is there a way to talk to her? Wow. I didn't know this place existed. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. I'm back. Okay, let's get back to the indoors. Let's get back inside the castle, I meant. And we'll question whatever her name is, Chanel. What a fancy name she's got. No game, no life, bitter emote. A cute emote. Is that Chanel? No, that is the Countess.
Greetings, investigator.
Where are you, Chanel? Do we go inside her quarters? Book of Daedra. That's already a, a bad sign. But it's not really that bad, because, you know, it is just a book. Oh, here is Chanel. Yet? Any luck with what?
Hello. Are you searching for something?
Oh, she's a red god. Do you know anything about the stolen painting?
The stolen painting was of Count Volga. Whoever painted it could not do the man justice. He was kind and noble, which is difficult to convey on canvas. I'm afraid other than that, I cannot offer much more information.
All right. Tell me more about this investigation that we are
I have
doing.
heard that the painting of the Count was taken. I was unaware she hired an outsider to conduct the investigation. May luck be with you.
She seems like a nice lady. I don't know if she's the thief, but you know. First impressions can be deceiving. She could be hiding anything, right?
I understand the Fighters Guild is looking for new members. Seems a bit odd, but that's what I hear.
This could all be a mask. We'll see. Coral.
We're simple, gods-fearing folk here in County Coral. Easterners worship their wallets and their fat bellies.
Oh, really? So Westerners, like Chanel and everyone in Coral are much better. They are much better than the Easterners, like people in Shade Hall. That's a bit mean, Chanel. Mia on YouTube says, "Hey everyone, sorry I missed the last few streams. I had a lot going on. Hope you're all doing well." No worries at all, Mia. It's a pleasure to have you back. I hope you are doing well as well. I hope that things are all right. We've got a few things going on in RL too. Especially today after the stream, but we are hanging on. We're doing our best. I love those emotes. They're very sweet. Let's gather clues.
I am sorry. I don't really feel comfortable talking with you about that night. I barely know you.
That's alright. I love how soft-spoken she is.
We'll see.
But, you know, first impressions can be deceiving. She might be, I found a book of Daedra. I know that doesn't say anything. It is just a book. But we'll see. We'll see. She might be hiding anything. She might be hiding something under those very blue eyeshadows. Very 80s eyeshadows. Okay.
I wish I could say that.
She likes bows. She doesn't like jokes.
You should be ashamed.
She doesn't like coerce.
No, you do me too much honor.
So I guess my guess was correct. If a dialogue option isn't grayed out even after you've asked that question, I guess the NPC has more to say. You just have to persuade them. Let's do a free rotate.
You're revolting.
That's mean, Chanel.
Really now? You're such a charmer.
And I thought you were
a
kind lady.
Remarkable. You should be ashamed. Oh, really? Really? Interesting.
Let me see.
Oh, please. You should be... What? Really now?
We're very close.
You're such... You should be ashamed. You're... Please. Really?
We are very close.
Let's just talk.
We're almost there.
What a wonderful... Not... You're... No, I wish I could say that. That's just... You're Really now? You're such a... Is that not... What a wonderful...
We are getting the hang of this persuasion feature. There we go.
All right, I get it.
Tell us more about the missing painting.
The night that the painting was stolen, I was in the courtyard of the castle taking star readings.
Are you sure?
After a while, I decided to go into the dining area just off the Great Hall. I poured myself some wine and studied the charts I had made until it was time to sleep. From there, I went directly to my chamber and slept the rest of the night.
But the captain of the guards said that he spotted you. He found you in the west tower.
Until your return.
But she was very detailed. She provided a very detailed explanation of her whereabouts. So I'm inclined to believe her. Mia on YouTube says, "Hey Rose, I hope you and Rose had a beautiful week." It was a tough week with our dog getting spayed, and you know, she's vomiting every morning. It's kind of hard. It's definitely a tough week, but we're making do. Her wig is what's revolting, says me. Oh no. When I asked about the night in question, Chanel told me that she spent some time in the courtyard of the castle taking star readings when she made her way to the dining area off of the Great Hall. Then she made her way. Finally, she went to her quarters to sleep. I should continue questioning the suspects the Countess recommended. Anything else that you can
Hello
say?
Again.
You can tell us?
I hope your search for the painting goes well.
Let
Until
me
your return.
see. Who else is there to question? Let me see. So we've questioned Chanel, Orgnolf, Bitneld, Lath, and Orok. We have questioned every single one of them. But we've still got this this quest marker. Let's follow it.
You again?
Do we
Evening.
just accuse Orgnolf?
Oh, it's Volga's errand boy.
That's
How
me.
goes the big, important investigation?
Well, he has been, you know, kind of rude from the very beginning of this investigation.
Who do you think you are? Question.
Oh, okay. I guess we
Oh,
weren't
it's Volga's
successful in questioning him. We have to persuade
Yes?
him first.
I doubt you really mean that. You're a big oh, where'd you get that? That's good.
See.
I doubt. Blah. Oh, you win this one. Blah. Don't be silly. You got a point.
Okay, that's
I
it.
see.
That's all we can do for Orgnolf.
The night of the theft, I was in the Great Hall, having an argument with a delivery boy from Braville.
Everyone's saying something
It
different.
seems his horse lost its footing in the heavy rain we had that night.
Okay.
And the shipment of port that it was carrying slipped to the ground. Oh, the fall broke most of the bottles. He didn't want to claim responsibility, but I gave him what for and sent him away. After that, I spent the rest of the night in my quarters, reading.
Okay, so this corroborates that orc guy's statement that it was raining very heavily that night. So that's why he just stayed inside his quarters. So does that mean that Orgnolf, Chanel, and that orc are all telling the truth, but the captain of the guards and the herald are probably
Back
working
to
together?
work for
I'm not
poor
sure.
old Orgnolf.
When I asked about the night in question, Orgnolf told me that he spent a bit of time arguing with a delivery boy in the Great Hall who had been had a bit of an accident with a wine shipment in the rain. Then spent the rest of the night in his room. I've spoken to all the possible suspects and witnesses. Now I should concentrate on gathering clues if I'm to solve this crime. Maybe that means we have to. We'll see if we can persuade this guy
pleasure to
as
meet you.
well.
The Countess is in attendance from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening. If you wish to seek audience with her, please return at these times. You are also welcome to wait in the seating area near the entrance. Good day.
Maybe persuading
I'm
him will
listening.
help. We'll see.
You're revoked. Is that
Goodness, what a great story.
Okay, that's
I
it.
see.
There's nothing else to
Fare thee well.
for him to tell us. Let me see. Who else? Who else have we yet to persuade? I remember that we didn't persuade the orc guy. Okay, another thing that we can do is just go inside the quarters, really.
Good evening.
I'll start with Lath's quarter. Any paintings of a count inside your room? No, I guess not. Well, he's definitely got paintings in here, but they're of the scenery around Coral, I imagine. Ordnal's quarters are quite small because he is the ooh, he definitely has a drinking problem, as that orc guy said. He is the groundskeeper or the castle keeper. Groundskeep.
Good evening.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Have we been here? Yeah, the West Tower. But I saw Orgnal entering the private quarters, but I didn't see him inside his oh, okay, so he is here.
You again? Oh, it... Back to work for poor old Orgnolf.
So is this... what is this place? Nerevar Moon and Star! From Morrowind. I guess this is just a place where he hangs out and relaxes. Ooh, that is the Countess's bed chambers. I don't think I should go there. we are a couple of minutes over time, but I just wanna unlock all the doors and see if anyone is not telling the truth. If anyone has lied to us during our investigations. I guess this is just a storage room. Anything strange inside these barrels and crates? No. I guess this is a larder. Yep. Nothing strange. I don't see anything wrong with this area.
Hi there.
Countess's bodyguard. North Tower. We haven't been to the North Tower. Okay, I'm more likely to I feel like I trust the two guys who mentioned that it was raining heavily that night. And they were the orc guy, who was the steward of the castle, if I'm not mistaken, and the groundskeeper. So I'm not sure if it's Chanel, the court wizard. I will have to read again what her statement is, what she told us. That's the South Tower. That's the door to the Great Hall. We've been there.
How are you?
I'm okay. Aurochs. Okay, we'll go to the East Tower first. Two of them mentioned the West Tower, but I didn't see anything suspicious. Did I just miss something inside the East Tower? Do I have to follow all these people to see if they diverge from their routine? I'm not really sure. But after we speak to the Countess, we will be ending the stream. Maybe she has additional information that can help us. I don't see anything in here. Let's go back to the Great Hall. Maybe the Countess is there already? I'm not sure. What time is it? 10:47 p.m. Do we just wait? Oh, well, she is
I hope
here.
the investigation goes well. Return to me when you've found the culprit.
I guess,
I'm listening. Not now, not later, not ever. Such a your waste good one.
Let me see.
That's just don't waste your eyes. Yeah, I get it. Not now, not later. Gracious, what a hero. That's pretty good. You're good.
Nothing.
Good luck investigating.
Alright. There's nothing else that we can do at the moment. Except to review. I think I closed these. Except to review the clues that we've gathered. And maybe if we really cannot find anything, we'll have to follow these people. These suspects.
Greetings, investigator.
In our
What do you
next
need?
stream.
We'll see.
We'll try to persuade him.
Don't waste your flattery on me. What a dumb... No, really? Interesting. Don't try. That's just stupid. What a... Remarkable. Not... What a dumb joke.
Maybe he knows something.
Whatever-
He is
well done.
he is the Countess's personal guard
Don't
after
waste...
all.
That's just stupid. I wish I could say that. No more. You're... Don't... What a dumb... Remarkable. No more. You're not...
No
That's just
more.
not funny. What a... Whatever you want.
I guess not. All right.
Bye. What can I was with the Countess. You too.
Okay, I guess that is the end of today's stream. I hate to cut it short, but we have something to do after this. I will do 2 hard saves just because. And we'll move on to the word for the day, the Japanese word for the day. Okay, I didn't forget it this time. I didn't forget it this time. Mia on YouTube says, I wrote a comment sending well wishes to your dog and YouTube deleted it for some reason. Wait, what? No! I wonder why. Oh no, YouTube is kind of weird. I remember Mars also kept getting timed out by YouTube. I'll have to look into that. I'm sorry, Mia. I'm really sorry. I'll have to look into that. Did you send a link? Because I think that's one of the things that YouTube doesn't like. Is when you send links. Also, if it thinks that you're spamming, if you're sending a lot of messages at this in a short while, in a short time frame, I'm not sure what could possibly anger the YouTube bot. But I'll look into that, and I'm really sorry that it happened. Rose on YouTube says, what really usually is the mod I can see comments that are banned or being held, but I didn't see anything. Oh no, I'm sorry. But thank you so much for your kind words and well wishes, Mia. I really hope our doggy baby gets better soon. We have our Japanese word of the day before we end the stream. This is a new segment. And the Japanese word of the day is dekinai, which means I can't. Or you can't, or we can't. So if someone asks you, can I pet your dog? You can say dekinai. Well, you can also say shinai dekunasai, but you know, dekinai is the easiest way to say someone can't do something or you don't want something to do something. Or if someone asks, can you whistle? You can say dekinai. I can't. I personally can't whistle rather. So if you've got something that you cannot do, or someone asks you to do something that you don't want to do, or someone is asking permission to do something, then you just say dekinai. I can't, you can't, you shouldn't, I don't like that, or something like that. but it's mostly used for dekinai. It's mostly used for saying I can't or you can't. Literally, it translates to cannot do. Because dekiru means I can do it or can be done. So dekinai means I can't or you shouldn't. And that is today's word of the day. I hope that you'll try to use it today if someone asks you to do something for them that you don't want to do for them. Or if someone asks if you've got a certain skill that you cannot unfortunately do, or you don't have that skill. Then you just simply say dekinai. If you're a shopkeep and someone asks you, can I smoke in here or can I drink inside the shop? You say dekinai. There we go. Mia on YouTube says, it's okay, no worries. No, I didn't send a link. Just hoping your dog has a smooth recovery and all goes well. That is very sweet of you. Thank you so much, Mia. We'll look into the YouTube thing because I remember Mars also being timed out often. So we'll make sure that the YouTube bot isn't as strict as it is now. No Game No Life on YouTube says perfect word for my mom. That's something that you can practice, but I hope you don't tell her that I was the one who taught you that word. It's like, no Game No Life, clean your room. And then you say dekinai. Actually, people wouldn't say dekinai in that situation. But you know, if you want, you can still say it. Or if your mom tells you, can you please clean your room? No Game No Life. You tell her dekinai. I can't. I'm too busy playing my game. Okay, thank you so much everyone for coming to the stream. I'll see you next week for another Chill Play Dragon Age the Veilguard episode, as well as another Chill Play Oblivion Remastered episode during the weekend. Until next time, take care, good night, and goodbye. Have a great weekend.